Crazy, never lost it. Now I pick her up in the Mercedes and I'm frosted. 23 and 0, we took the lead. Watch me talk shit. Everybody see me on my top dog shit. They were saying I was going crazy, never lost it. Now I pick her up in the
And welcome to the National Meat Trader Podcast with your host Sasha, aka West Side Gun. Bro, I one of my TikToks is blowing up, not blowing up, but it's only got like 10k views. But man, it is crazy how much I love Griselda for the fact that I don't like luxury and like capitalism. Like I be feeling like I'm a somebody listening to Griselda, and I don't even know half the shit they're saying. What's the one line? Like, I got two Van Goghs in the trap house or some shit like that. Boom, 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 boom.
I like that idea. Can we get some art? We need some art in the house. I need to get some real art so I can invest in something that will be around forever. There's a lot of art stories in the news actually to pick from, but it's your boy Christian, aka Picasso. It's your boy Picasso.
I thought you were gonna go Benny the Butcher there. I thought we were gonna be Griselda, man.
No. You said Van Gogh, and now my head's on fine art. And none is finer than Picasso, because La Guernica is one of the finest pieces of art ever made. That's not funny. It's just fact. I'm sorry. Facts, no feelings.
God, I'm Thrillah, aka Joey from the National Meat Treasure Podcast,
aka Ben Shapiro's
Arch
number
nemesis.
one fan. Oh my God!
I found a video of Ben Shapiro playing the violin when he was young, and if enough people comment on an Instagram or something and ask for it, I will make a beat sampling it. I will do it.
Nah, don't ask permission. Ask forgiveness, my friend. Just do it.
No, I'm
Yes,
not asking
please.
for. I'm not asking for permission. I'm asking if people would request it if they ask for it.
I would request
What
it.
would
It would
you?
be for
What would you?
engagement.
What would you do if you made it and you suddenly had all these right wing rap fans that were your people now, but you was making a bag off them, they were buying merch and all that. You didn't even have merch; they were making fan merch of you.
They'd be my people for 5 minutes. They wouldn't last.
You
long.
sure?
Just until you buy some assets, and then you can denounce them.
Nah, they're not. They're not even. They're not gonna become fans. They're gonna scroll. They're gonna be like, "I love this. I love this black guy," and then they're gonna scroll through TikTok, and they're gonna be like,
He's one of the good
nah,
ones.
He's
That's
That's
exactly
one
what
fine
they'll say.
nigger there.
It's the
actually
safe
the
one.
antithesis.
Now,
I feel like I've been put on this earth to
Listen, as minorities that have all been a
taint
part of,
white blood. In
yeah.
the world.
Well, I'm gonna follow this thought, right? I want to know where it goes for 2 seconds, because as minorities that have all been in groups that sometimes might have been predominantly white, right? Especially in certain situations, like Sasha, you were in Pennsylvania, which might as well have been,
my sentence, yes.
yeah. And you in Staten Island and in some of those groups are quite white, and me in Queens
White.
also quite white. I gotta ask, how many times did you hear that you were one of the good ones, or that they felt that you were the safe one to start talking crazy? Because it happens a little too often for me, and then I snap on them, and then they're like, "Whoa, I thought we were cool. We're not cool. We've never been cool. We were never that cool. I never gave you the idea. Like, why?
I'm lucky. To
Why you
have
feel
never-
safe? I'm gonna stab
never
you."
been told that.
Oh, bro.
I mean, here's my thing. I feel like I probably might have heard it when I was younger. I don't particularly remember, but I do remember
this is my
20.
youth. Yeah,
I do remember there was a time, maybe in 20, I want to say 13, 14. I met this kid. So I had a bunch of white roommates at the time, and one of them was friends with this Puerto Rican kid who might as well have been white for all intents and purposes. His name was Jay, and I remember I met Jay, and he's like, "Oh, you're that Tropical Justin guy? You're the guy who hates white people, right?" And I was like, "Thank you, I feel validated. I'm glad being surrounded by white people, and that's what's being spread about me." Although in hindsight, it's kind of funny that my connection to Jay, there was only white people in the middle. So the fact that they described me to him as, oh, he hates white people, but these had to be all my friends, explains why we're not friends now.
Good.
They knew I didn't like them, and they were just looking for, we were bound for failure as friends. But do I have any white friends? Nah, shout out to Rosa.
Yeah, shout out to Rosa. Hope he's doing okay. I hope he's hydrated. I hope his tattoos look as great as they always have been.
They do.
And
I saw some beach pictures of him.
We have he's a part of that group also that if in my head, well, not in my head, it's the truth. Certain women fall for certain guys and have a type. I fell in that same circle with Rosa, so I feel complimented on that end because we are Eskimo brothers like a few times over. So respect. I hope you in the big titty bitches today. I hope you enjoying it.
I mean, he's been married for years now.
He's married.
You didn't know that?
Well,
I introduced him to his wife.
Bitches.
Yeah,
I
introduced him to his wife,
just like I. Listen.
But he's been married for, I want to say 3 years. I actually, it was funny. His wife sent me a DM the other day of a screenshot of her saying oh, Trop told me that you and I would get along, da, 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 da. And then that was 4 years ago, last week. So their anniversary just passed. But speaking of marriage and coons,
that's wonderful.
I know we
what the fuck?
I know I have struggled, I have strived, and I have really tried to not talk about Kanye on this podcast. But goddamn, he is the only thing going right now in the news. But I'm not going to talk about Kanye. I don't want to talk about Kanye per se, but I do want to ask you guys as married men, if your wives divorced you today, how far off the deep end would you go? How close to Kanye behavior could you come if you lost the love of your life right now?
Damn, yo. This, you realize
you really trying to air us out a little bit. The way you gotta air us out a little bit, bro. But I don't give a fuck because I ride for myself. If it really did happen today, me and Joni ended, I'd run away from all of it. I would never reach out again. If it was just done, it was done, and I'm never ever touching another relationship.
But here's my thing, right? We all know about my last breakup. I was only with that girl for not even 2 years. And I was so devastated, I moved. I moved. So and that's only 2 years, and we didn't even live together in that time, and I was devastated. Yeah. You guys are what, 6 and 9 years deep of the marriage, not even the relationship portion.
I can't even. This 7 years married, 9 years together, in January. So
I can't even so you would have to do something. I'm sure you would maybe recover, probably be a different person on the other side of that recovery, but there would be a low point. Would you go as far as being anti-Semitic? Did you think that's far-fetched for Kanye?
He went the route that some men do, and it's become a supervillain. That's the only option, right? He's literally the worst version of the Riddler. He just speaks in riddles. No one understands him. No one can even solve it because he thinks he has all the answers. So no, I don't think I would fall that far off the deep where I would make a bigoted commentary on multiple platforms. The man is not helping him. Bro, he didn't stop at Drink Champs, or he stopped at the tweets. He had the tweets, then he had the Drink Champs, and then he had Fox, and then he had whatever Cuomo's network was. And multiple times that you could have just corrected the course, and you just tripled, quadruple down every time. So no, I don't think there's anything that would make me.
The man is heartbroken. The man is heartbroken. Can you sympathize with that at least?
No,
I'm kidding. I don't care for Kanye.
2 years. It's been 2 years. And
I think it's been a little less than a year.
No, because like her and Pete Davidson were together for like almost a year. What are you talking about?
It can't have been 2 years. That would have been. It was in the pandemic. Was it the pandemic?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like Google like a Kim. I'm not gonna Google like Kanye and Kim's timeline, like Cosmo article right now. Okay. But I think it's probably like a solid year coming up that they've been split. And I think she's been fucking Pete for a little bit. Actually, you know what? Never mind, because I remember there's a clip I made that said black guys are no longer in style because Kim Kardashian is fucking Pete. There was no Kardashians fucking a black person for that brief. No, wait, Khloe was still getting cheated on by a black dude, I think. Why do I have this much? That's crazy how famous they are that I have never invested in any Kardashian content, and yet I like know their timelines without ever looking them up.
Some crazy shit. That was so
for real.
I listen to a lot of podcasts that are about pop culture, and they are the now. They are the it girls.
They really are. For whatever that tells you about what we're going through as a society, they are the it girls. They are successful businesswomen. They are a part of some of our lexicon. But what's crazy is not only getting divorced, but then your divorce, your ex-wife coming out for like no reason, right? Like nobody was like heard Kanye's words and like, does Kim think like this too? Like nobody was wondering that. Like I wasn't part of that group. Like, and she had to come out with a full statement and just like how anti-Semitism is bad and that's not good. Like,
well, see, I didn't even see the statement. Like, you're just as invested as the Kardashians as I am. I have not heard her speak a word because
that's the thing.
Because Pete Davidson is down her throat.
That's my excuse.
Pete Davidson is down her throat. She can't say anything.
Pete Davidson is not. Yeah, they did. Did they?
They broke up.
Yeah. Wow, you guys are more in the know than I am. You have your fingertips on the pulse of the culture, apparently. When did this happen?
Can we put a pause? Can we put a pause on you for 2 seconds and realize what you just asked us? I'm married. That's my excuse. So I'm going to hear this stuff against my will, whether I like it or not. And the truth is, how'd you get your source? Okay. And how are you so far from the pulse, but you're on the pulse? Like, I don't know where your pulse is anymore.
I guess my Kardashian pulse is not, it's not close. I do though. There was one thing Kanye said that was so fucking hilarious to me. Now, I am of the belief that if you have a black child with a white person, that's still a black child, obviously. Mm-hmm. But it's just so funny that like Kanye was on his like Planned Parenthood tirade, and he was like, Planned Parenthood kills all these black babies. I was like, you don't even like got no black babies, bro, for real. like you've probably had tons of sex throughout your career. I think his first girlfriend when he was like on the scene was like this like black model, and then he had Amber Rose. Didn't not a single one of them. And then you got to Kim and you were like, yeah, let's get this light skinned stock out here. But then want to beef about Planned Parenthood. Also, just give some money away to black people if you want them to keep having their kids.
I would have knocked Amber Rose up. I'm not gonna lie.
I would not have, because she does have her son. She has her son's name tattooed on her forehead.
But see, the thing is that didn't happen already. So I would have fell into that honeypot, bro. Like you remember
the honeypot.
Like Pooh Bear, bro.
This man is Winnie the Pooh.
Like Pooh, like Winnie. I would have fell right into that. Like I would have saw that and be like, I mean, I did. Basically, I thirsted over her in the days of Maxim magazines and what else was she on? I'm trying to remember what she was on like the cover girl for a bit.
Everywhere for a while. Once she did Kanye, she was everywhere for like 3 years. Although I do love that like you know Amber Rose has some bananas pussy, because like the fact when she had 21 Savage on the slut walk with a sign that said "I'm a slut too." Oh my god! And to tame 21, and this was like 21 Savage fresh off the streets. This wasn't even like really deep into his career. Like he was like 2 years in, and she had him tamed.
Listen, she has some kind of mega powers because she still has a rap career, and that shit is so trash. And
she raps.
God bless it. Oh, it's bad, bro. It's just about her sucking dick and like other things, which is like more power to you. I love it, but it's just bad.
I do love a good dick sucking rap.
Yeah, but it's not a good one. Like, you know, when you hear some crazy, wild, slutty shit, like Tokisha, like she be saying some wild shit, bro. I don't know if you see this, and this is we got to bring this up somehow. She's at a concert not too long ago, and somebody in the crowd has "Escúpame en la boca," a sign right over her head, which translates as "spit in my mouth." And what the fuck you think she did? She is a woman of the people. She came right over that barricade and spit in that young girl's mouth. God bless it, bro. Like, COVID is over. Like, that's all I gotta say. Like,
I'm gonna need you to send me that video for science. For research purposes only. For those not familiar with, I don't know if we have a lot of reggaeton fans listening to this podcast, but we do. But Tokisha is a reggaeton artist. She did she have a song with Bad Bunny? She has a song with J Balvin.
Yeah, she does.
She's basically like the Megan Thee Stallion of the Hispanic community, and God bless her every single day.
Listen, a lot of people know her because guess what? Like she entered the lexicon as well because of her relationship with Madonna. Believe it or not, they helped each other get relevant, which is kind of funny. Like I guess they knew that whatever market research was out there, that like, hey, if these two women make out and take pictures with each other, we'll have a lot of crossover. And that's what happened. Like she's like everywhere. That's
a good move though. It's a good move though if you think about it, because like, you know, you always get this rumor of like girls fucking their way to the top. She didn't fuck her way to the top. She just like made out with Madonna a little bit to the top, which is probably worse, honestly, because like who wants to do that? But I mean, you know, it's not taking a whack dick at least, or something like it's not taking a Harvey Weinstein.
No, it isn't. And what's kind of crazy is that like after that whole video of them like being together, they were spotted at like Fashion Week and then like making out, and then subsequently she like, I guess Madonna announces her entry in queerdom and coming out of the closet with a really weird TikTok video. But
also it wasn't, I don't know why Madonna had to like announce her coming out, because she's been gay. Like there's like I mean, she's been like making out with women publicly since like the 60s. I don't know why she needed to like announce
the 60s, it. Bro, she's not that old, bro. Chill out, bro. She was like 18 in the 80s.
Wasn't she like 120 or something like that? Like, didn't Madonna?
Christ, bro.
Wasn't Madonna Mary Magdalene? Wasn't she like the first whore?
She definitely is the first whore.
Oh, I'm very ageist. Like, if you don't 100%. Pump yourself with some fucking hormones and like stay young or something, get on some steroids, get on some fucking like don't be old around me.
Listen, you know you're getting old, right?
Yeah, then I'll just die because I'll be on steroids. I'm cashing out at like 67, and you're gonna have to buy it.
I want your live reaction to this video. I put it in the chat. Boys, put it on because it is hot. I'm not gonna like listen, bro. She's in something skin tight, and I think it's shapewear. I have no idea. And she actually spits in that girl's mouth, and it's like, again, COVID is over. COVID is over. This is the stake in the heart that is COVID-19.
Listen. COVID has never been on for people who are slutty. Okay, if you're slutty, let me tell you something. I have never gotten more booty calls in my life than during COVID, and it was girls that like curved me when the world was right. Girls were curving me all the time, and then like COVID hit, and it was like, "Hey, what are you doing at 2 a.m.?" Oh, there was one girl who said to me, she said, "I hadn't talked. We fucked." Then it was like a mutual ghosting, I guess, because she was like really immature for her age. She was like 30 or like 29, but like she was just really, I don't know. She was just like a really strange girl, and she would lurk me, like she lurked me all the way back to 2015, and I was just like, this is fucking strange. Like, that's not something you should be doing. And we kind of ghosted each other. And then like 8 months later, she hits me up at literally, I want to say like 11:30, talking about some, hey. And I'm like, hey, question mark. And then she's like, wow, do we have to like waste our time?
Mad confrontational.
And she was like, Yeah, and she was like, at the time when I met her, I was like genuinely looking for someone. So the fact that we fucked and ghosted was kind of fucking like corny. Like, bitch, you're 30. Like, why are you fucking and ghosting? Like, that's kind of weird. But then she was like, do we have to like waste time with small talk? Can you just come over? And I'm like sitting there like, bitch, I haven't spoken to you in 6 months. Like, why do you think I could? So I just go, not interested, thank you. And then I fucking just kept it moving. Which hurt to do because she was bad as fuck, but she was bad as fuck, wow. And I was very dry in this. But I mean, I had to have some self-respect.
Good for you, bro.
I don't know if it's good for you because why have self-respect? We don't deserve it. This is a pro-sex network. We put the pussy on a pedestal a little bit. Just a little bit.
I don't. I put women as a whole. I put women as a whole on a pedestal.
You denied vamp pussy. You denied vamp pussy on the chat. I'm gonna let everybody know that you said you weren't worthy of vamp pussy. How do you not believe in yourself?
For those who don't know what he's referencing, he had made a joke in our group chat about fucking a vampire. And I said, I'm not worthy. I'm not ready. I'm not an immortal, but I want to get there one day. That's why I'm at the gym all the time, really. Because I feel like when you're a vampire, they bite you, and then that's what the body you're stuck with for all time. So I need to get fucking shredded first. Right. I'm not quite there yet.
I need to get... bro. You're like an anime villain. Can you like chill out? Like
That's probably the nicest thing you ever said to me.
You're someone's antagonist. Like you're in somebody's like origin story. Like the like crossed arms.
Oh no! Can I tell you what I said when I was fucking this girl? I fucked this girl, and I remember she was on top of me.
Did you cross your arms? That's kind of crazy. If you just cross your arms while you fucking somebody, like how demonic.
What did I say to her?
I'm gonna do that.
I said I had my hand on her ass, and I'm looking up at her, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, did you buy this body? Like she was very hourglass shaped, and it was good. I was like, oh, this is a great start to her. Can I tell you how oblivious I am? I'm gonna say that whole story because I'm so oblivious. I'm the type of dude where I think I'm really good looking, but like when other people think I'm good looking, not that I'm surprised, but I don't like to assume. So. Like I said, at this point in my dating career, this was like pre-COVID, I was really looking for someone. And me and this girl had been talking on Tinder for like 2 weeks. And we just couldn't link up because I had a busy work schedule. And I remember she hit me up at like midnight one day. And no, I'm sorry. Let me back up. We had plans. She canceled said plans for dinner. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. But then she like kept texting me throughout the night. And she cited the reason that she had canceled the plans was because, her anxiety, this, that, and third. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever, like another night. But then like as the night went on, she like kept texting me. And I was like, can I ask you a question? Like, did you curve me because of your anxiety or because you like really not fucking with me? Because I really don't understand why you're sitting here texting me, giving a play-by-play of your roommates hooking up with and me not chilling. And she's like, well, I just didn't want to like put on makeup and I put a whole show. I'm like, Ma, like how old was I at the time? Like 32, 33. I was like, Ma, I'm in my 30s. Like I know what women look like without makeup. I'm good. And she's like, well, you can come over and we can just like watch like a movie or something. And I was like, yeah, cool. And in my head, I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck it. Like I'm literally just going there to watch a movie.
That's all right, literally the sign.
No, but here's my thing. At the time, I worked night shift. So it was very fucking regular for me to just be up till 5, 6 in the morning. So to hang out at 11 was not like an uncommon thing for me. So I pull up at their house at like midnight and I'm just thinking, we're just going to chill and watch a movie. So we're watching some documentary about cheerleading because she's like a cheerleading coach.
I'm with it.
And she passes out. So I'm like, all right, she passes out like 20 minutes, like an hour in or something like that. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to leave after this documentary though, because shit was fire. I think it was called Cheer on Netflix or something like that.
I know what you're talking about. That is actually dope.
Yeah, and I'm watching the shit. I'm vibing. I'm like, all right, I got like 20 more minutes of this. I'm gonna head out once this is over. 6 minutes are left. She pops up, takes all of her clothes off, and just hops on top of me. And I'm like, all right, valid. I guess this is what we're doing.
That was
but in my head, like I said, in my head, I'm just like, oh, this is like a great first date. You know what I mean? Like I'm not thinking like she's on. That was always her plan. I remember I told one of my boys that story, and he was like, "Nigga, of course you want the fuck, you stupid." Like I was like, I didn't know. I don't know how this works. I'm an innocent boy, bro.
I don't know all about that. It's the truth though. Like there's certain signs that women will give you when they really do like one of those things is not wearing makeup. One of those things is not wearing makeup. And then like when you said that was exactly the right thing to say at the right time. Because she was like, all right, because now we're just gonna fuck because he's coming over to my house at like this hour. I'm getting some dick.
See, but in my head, it wasn't this
That's
hour.
What it is. It's misogyny. It's like, think about it, right? We don't give women agency, right? We don't, like, not even in our own heads, right? We don't allow them to have their own I think all of us has fallen into these traps, right? Where we kind of think that like all of a sudden we're being pushy, or maybe we push something that they didn't want when like they're absolutely receiving everything
and orchestrated the whole thing.
That's what I'm saying. Is like when you think like, am I kind of like being forward? Like, is this not the right move? Like, and then they're like, like go wild on you, like let you.
What was that noise? Was she like sucking on the back of my head? Was she a fucking brain eater? Did she throw
Obviously,
up the meal I just purchased?
Obviously, you haven't had some good head in some recent time, because that would tell you need some right there. Okay, yeah. Sometimes it sounds like that. It sounds kind of crazy.
If we have any volunteers in the audience to give me some good head, let me know.
Bro,
leave a what emoji should you leave? Leave a hot dog in the comments.
I'm not the one. Clip this shit. I'm not the one getting poetry written to. Like, I have never in my life. I'm not gonna expose anybody, but what I'm gonna say is very clear. Again, I'm a romantic dude. I love the use of words to express yourself. If you've ever received that handwritten card from me, and it happens for my wife every year on multiple days of the year, I write like fucking paragraphs to express my love. I do it on Facebook and Instagram because I'm an ass. Like that's crazy, but I write her things. So when I saw that, bro, I was like, damn, what is he like? You are like, I love
how you keep referencing the group chat. We have an audience. You have to explain what happened, but I won't say it.
Do you want me to? Okay, so my man's gets a whole TikTok dedicated to him about being I've never even had someone admit out loud that I'm their crush. Okay. And she went on went on and to write like an Iliad, really, like truly, like she wrote like an entire journey about you. And it was beautiful. Okay.
All right. You're putting some sauce on it. Okay, so a woman
sauce.
A woman stitched a TikTok of me saying like, this man is fine and he's my TikTok crush, and it reminds me of a poem I wrote a few years prior. It wasn't about me. It was a very beautiful poem. It was a very beautiful poem.
Even if she didn't, even if she stole it from from someone extremely famous, I would still say that shit is beautiful. I've never had anybody dedicate that. I haven't even had a song dedicated to me, I think.
I will say this though. I gotta talk to the audience on this one. Look at the camera. Listen, I really seem to attract a lot of the spiritual baddies, right? A lot of the close to God, close to earth kind of baddies. I am Satan. All right. I don't believe in God. No, like all this, because they're always like, oh my God, you're so comfortable with yourself and you're like so affirmed in your masculinity, and like you must pray so much for like the strength to be yourself. No, I'm myself because I am a demon warlord. That's what I am. All right. All of me comes from this. This is not an original personality. This comes from anime villains that are a little bit gay. Like that's all that is.
Orochimaru plus what are we going? Frieza, Orochimaru, and a little Dio. I know you don't watch JoJo, but definitely Dio.
Literally all of Team Rocket. I have him from the Powerpuff Girls tattooed on my body, like Shishomaru from Inuyasha. Shishomaru walked around with a fucking fur at all times. Like, why are you so
gay
hard?
as hell. He was so gay, and like really, like only a gay man could pull off that and a katana and like be intimidating. Like I would absolutely run away from some guy in like what was it, like a white fox pelt, like a demon, like. Is it like a nine tails?
He was in like a kimono. He was in a fucking kimono at all times, and he was like a super hardbacker. So like that's where like I don't get my personality. Okay. I do not like. Some girl was like, "Oh, your mama must have raised you right." What mother? I'm born from the ashes. I climbed from the ooze of sin. Like I am not the Lord's child. All right. I fell from the sky as a meteor to bring about ruin to this earth, ma. And I just do gay shit in the meantime. I wish, truly, dude. But like, I just be feeling so bad because like it'd be these like women who like
this man is a whore.
I'm not a whore per se. I'm just, I'm a free spirit.
You are a little bit of a whore, but sorry to break it to you, a harlot. That's a good one.
I'm not a whore. You know what? By today's standards, I'm not a whore. Y'all niggas are not outside, bro. I feel like everybody has like it's so crazy.
Everybody got bodies on them like that.
Yes, bro. It's so crazy. Like the amount of times I listen to a podcast where a woman will tell like a long diatribe about like this dude she's dealing with and how he ain't shit and this, that, and the third, and he had a girlfriend the whole time. And then she go, and yeah, well, he fucked me over. I blocked him. So anyway, I went to my other nigga's house and I'm like, wait a second. You just act like this man was terrible for having a girlfriend. You got 2 other boyfriends and a nigga that pays your bills. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I think it's so funny that like the polyamory lifestyle is like if you say that, it's so taboo, but like nobody has, like, it's like everybody has multiple partners until they're like cuffed. But it's like, you're dealing with mad people, like regardless of your relationship with these people, you're still dealing with mad people at the same time.
You might as well let them
like
all know about it.
If you're just fucking 2 niggas, all right, or whatever, you're fucking 2 niggas, that's fine. Love it.
Shout out to Late for Church.
Express yourself. But like,
not fucking 2 dudes. Late for Church was not fucking 2 dudes, just to clarify that. I was saying shout out to the poly lifestyle and our boy Late for Church. There was a wrong time to jump in.
Yeah, we gotta have him on here again. But yeah, like, it's just, I feel like what's funny too, not to get too much into dating, but I find it so funny that like so many people, and I feel like you guys can really like speak on this, but like I find it really interesting that like you guys have been out of the game, right? But like dating culture now, like everybody's got like several partners until they're cuffed. And I feel like for me personally, and maybe for you guys too, I feel like being with one person is like an art form, and you have to get used to that with one person. Like you can't just date around for real. Like you have to like be in a relationship for 2 years and then that's over. I think your next one is 4 years and that's over. I think your next one is 6 years and that's over. But it's like a skill to like be like next to somebody for long periods of time. And it's so funny that everyone is like, oh, I'm going to date around and do all this. But then they're like, oh, I'm just waiting for my husband. I'm waiting for my wife. Like when you have that husband, have that wife, you will not be able to retain that because you're used to entertaining several people. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with entertaining several people, but it's like weird that people are like, oh, I'm waiting for my husband. Like, then go find your boyfriend and then another boyfriend and then another boyfriend. Not like these 6 niggas you have all different relationships with.
I feel like it's kind of related to attention span. You know, it's like I can't focus on one person. I need more. And you know what? I'm just going to say that I'm waiting for my husband. And in the meantime, I'm going to just continue to fill my time with these different partners because this song can't be longer than 2 minutes. I have to skip to the next one. I want to talk to the other person. I don't know, man. I blame it on cell phones, I guess.
I think humans have always been like that.
But I think
you know what it is? I'll be honest. I think humans have always been a little more leaning towards the poly lifestyle because I think, we've we all have done that, and maybe the landscape has changed in some ways, but it's kind of the common denominator, right? Like unless we see ourselves with the person, why would we remain exclusive, right? And it's it's been a part of it. Like it's like, oh, do I see a ring on it on the finger, or do I, like it's just a part of who we are. We like the competition, we like the excitement, we like the feeling of doing something kind of fucked up. That's why that young woman, I don't know if she's young at all. She may be old. I hope she's old. That would be fire if she was like 75 talking about like sucking multiple dicks. Good for her. But
the life we all should aspire to.
No, seriously, if you get to any point and you're in a relationship and you get upset because, they played the game just as well as you did, like, I mean, just chalk it up. Like, just learn how to move. Learn how to move.
So, like, what do you think, like, how do I put this? Like, for you guys, like, do you think the challenges of marriage are better than what, like, the challenges of single life?
Yeah, no, and no. I don't know. I mean, because listen, they both have their uniqueness to it, right? You can feel just as lonely as you can all by yourself at, in reality. If you're in a relationship that makes you feel lonely, you could potentially feel worse, like, honestly, and because it's isolating. And I think that's a big part of being a survivor in any kind of domestic situation where you feel like you're isolated from your friends or family or just even just yourself, and that's the disassociation part. So it's I don't know. I think that being single has its not great parts, but I think, I think you can recover from those things quicker. I think that might be it. When those missteps happen in a long-term relationship, and those missteps aren't just like, I didn't text her back tonight, like, or, I haven't texted her in a week or something like that. It's like, oh, now I lost half my house and my property. So I don't know if you recover as well, because every time I talk to a divorce guy, that to circle it back,
whoa, back up. Wait, a divorce lawyer? Are you saying you've talked to divorce lawyers before?
Guy?
No,
divorce
guy.
Oh,
I'm thinking like you've been going through it.
Guy.
Dude,
no.
Scared me.
Hold on. Back
Scared
it up.
The shit out of me.
I said divorced person, a male who was a presenting male. A man who has gone through divorce, they don't ever seem all right. Right. So they don't ever seem all right. And I've seen guys like guys who like run their own like firm, or have gone to some kind of professional level, and then they get divorced and like everything goes to shit, and they're working like right next to you, and you go, oh shit, like, what is this position, and why are we all upset about it? Like when you get into that zone, I don't know, man. They don't seem like they're having a good time.
You have to be secure and firm in your infrastructure as a man. You feel me?
Yo,
as a man in your marriage,
Joseph.
This is
Joseph
me on an alpha male podcast.
I mean, I could not imagine and it's crazy. Like, I just can't imagine like just being next to somebody that long. My longest relationship was only like 2 years. Like, so you guys to be like damn near a decade in, that's just wild to me. Wild.
We're packing the bags tonight, Joseph. Sasha and Joni aren't listening to this podcast. That's the name of this podcast. Joni and Sasha, please don't listen. National Meat Treasure episode 105.
Somehow, whenever I start to say some crazy shit, happens.
That's when she tunes
Sasha
in.
Starts to fucking tune in.
Of course. Yo, yeah, we should just call it that. Like, ladies, please don't check in, please. Like, let's see if our listenership goes up with women really quickly. Then they go, what can't we listen
Thrillah,
to?
you should start saying way more crazy shit. Just so she, just so she sends this podcast to all her friends. I can't believe this motherfucker said this.
I hope she sends it to family members. I hope mine does. Like, can you believe he just talked about eating my asshole for like 15 minutes on the air? Yes.
Just straight, uninterrupted.
Uninterrupted.
Things like that have happened, but not to that severity.
Oh yeah,
the Lord. So
that'd be hilarious if we really did the math and went back and like weeks where we like spiked in listens. It was just your wives talking shit on you,
replaying our episode and clips and just like, can you fucking believe this shit?
Like, wait a second, why did we get 10,000 views this week? Did we go viral? Oh no,
if we do, that means we hacked the algorithm and we know what we got to do. You feel me?
We just
continue talking shit to your wives.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Remember that time you said this and I said that?
And then that's the pipeline, right? It's like you talk shit about your wives, they send the podcast to everyone, we spike in listens, the algorithm goes crazy, you get divorced, and then you both become anti-Semitic. Like, boom, we're full circle now.
Immediately, we are all enrolled to Kanye's school. What's the name of that school? It's just like under investigation. Yes, he has a school, and he has them in deck to.
Are you talking about Dr. Umar? Dr. Umar has a school.
No, I'm talking about Kanye West has a school. It's got like 20.
Kanye West has nothing. He just lost his deal with Adidas today, actually.
Which is
that shit is
crazy.
Wild.
Because it's
his
really,
identity.
Like he really won't stop making something worse. It's like he just can't. Like it's actually kind of like I've had this kind of weird thought. You ever be in a situation, right? Where, let's say there's, I don't know, a guy standing next to you in line at a grocery store.
Okay.
And you're just like, yo, imagine if I just smacked the shit out of this guy. Like, imagine like what would happen, right? Like, he'd call the cops. He might beat me up. It might be a whole thing. I'd get kicked out. You're like, that's the complete opposite of anything I should do. That's like the complete fucking opposite. So I feel like Kanye is like doing those crazy things. He's like, how can I make my
Kanye's got no Jiminy
you
Cricket.
Know what?
That's what it is.
Let's be anti-Semitic.
He's got no Jiminy Cricket telling him,
dude,
hold on,
it fucking blew my mind. It blew my mind when he said, he was like, I got money. Like, I could literally sit on a fucking like villa in Hawaii for the rest of my life. Y'all know I got it. But like, this is my calling. This is my duty. Like, I have to save my marriage. I have to protect everybody from the Jews. I was like, bro, no one is stopping you from sitting on the island of Hawaii. No one is stopping you from doing that. Like, why? Like, what do you think you're our martyr? Like, everybody wants you to like go to Hawaii or DR or fucking Puerto Rico and make some fucking steel drum beats. You know what I mean? That's what we all want for you, and you don't want to do that.
Because we want to enjoy College Dropout without guilt. Okay, we want to enjoy. I can't remember anything. Pablo. I don't know.
808s and Heartbreaks.
We really want to listen to 808s and Heartbreaks without
fantasy.
Bro, we want to enjoy all of that without like pain or guilt, but we can't right now, okay? Because it feels bad. Because then we hear you and we go like, damn, are we just supporting this asshole or are we supporting the record company? Either way, we lose. I
might have to go bump some Yeezus.
Good music got dropped from everything too. Its parent label.
Go back to how I was feeling in that time. See what it's like. It's I think Kanye thinks he's Jesus.
He is Jesus.
Well, no, Jesus was Jewish, so he doesn't clearly think it's Jesus.
He also said, I can't be anti-Semitic because I'm Jewish because blacks are Jewish. So he's also a hotep.
He's definitely a hotep. Why?
He said,
what? We should have known this.
Too.
We should have known this.
Is a brother.
Dude, did you see the one quote? The one quote was like, somebody said, you're saying all this stuff about Jewish people. Maybe you should like take a visit to the Holocaust Museum in Germany. Maybe they'll change your mind. He goes, you should go to the Black Holocaust Museum. It's called Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood. Oh my god.
He this is it. We're not doing any more for him at all, because divorced men are obviously unhappy.
Niggas unhinged.
Unhinged.
So wait, y'all dead ass think though, like y'all would like never recover if you were divorced?
Oh, I didn't say that.
Totally
I think I'd be
recover.
fine. No, I think I'd figure it out. I think I'd figure it out.
I think I'd flourish.
I don't think I'd.
All right, that's a little wild to say. I would flourish if I just left this bitch. I would be.
You really.
No.
Hold on, Sasha. Please don't listen.
I'm just saying. Like, you know,
Please don't listen.
I'm just saying. If I do me, I'm doing me, cuz.
But is it really doing you if your wife leaves you? That's not really doing you. That's like doing what you can. That's not really doing you.
Hey, maybe doing what you can is doing what you want.
Yo, that fucking soundbite just scared the shit out of me.
That's exactly what's going on right now.
I completely forgot about the soundboard. Oh my god!
I didn't hear it. That's the best part, is that it's so bad that I didn't hear it and you heard it. Because that's exactly what's gonna happen when Sasha hears this episode. She's gonna break through that door and like open up.
I do also understand though, like, you know, he has like 3 children with this woman. Sure. It's crazy that he said like she's the new Marilyn Monroe, telling Charlamagne we have to protect her. We have to protect the new Marilyn Monroe, as if that is something that's supposed to matter to anyone but himself and his mind.
Hold on. And to bring it all full circle and to bring it into the ethos of this podcast, Sasha has gone on record to say that hot people have noble quests. So he might have a point. That we need to preserve hotness at all costs. And Sasha, do you agree? We need a public affirmation over here.
Are you saying that I think that we should protect Kim Kardashian at all costs because she's hot? Is that what you're implying there?
Well,
yes, that's what I'm inferring.
I mean, Kim Kardashian isn't that hot. Like, she's hot, but like I don't. She's hot in the way where she's like, oh, she's hot, but I don't care. You know what I mean? She's not like a Bria Miles hot or like a Meg Thee Stallion hot. Like there's gotta be a thing surrounding your hotness that I give a shit about. Cause being hot is not rare, but like, I don't know, like Kim, I've watched the show, man. Like she doesn't do anything for me that like, oh, cool. You have a huge ass and a really tiny waist. Great. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing really stirring me past that.
But wait, we have to remember what we're protecting her from. It's a
the
white
juice?
Boy with a 10-inch dick. That's what we're supposed to be protecting the new Marilyn Monroe.
You're right. Actually, we should
protect her. And you know what? When you think about it, if she is to be preserved because she's hot, for hotness sake, I think more 10-inch dick would probably make her hotter, because there's nothing as hot as
10-inch dick.
No, say there's nothing. That's where you were going with that. That's where you were going with that. There was no other way for that sentence to go. I was just waiting for you to complete it.
Just finish it. Just
say the full sentence for a clip.
There's nothing hotter than
foot long dong, baby. Come on, get it out. Spit it out, baby.
Or don't spit it out. Swallow it up if you got to.
I'm saying is Kardashian having more sex with a giant penis.
You know what though? I'll say this.
Probably good.
I feel like, all right, now you guys say you would recover from divorce, right? Would you recover if you found out your wife's new man had a bigger dick than you, like by far? I don't think I would recover from. It could be a girl I was just fucking. If I found out like the new nigga she was fucking had like the piece on him, I would. I mean, I would
logically speaking,
I would.
It could happen really easy.
Yeah, but like,
No.
no. Here's the thing though. Happening is fine. I'm pretty average on the scale. Knowing it's happening, like, bro, I've known both of y'all for damn near a decade. I've known Christian for over a decade. I've known Thriller for closing in on a decade. I have no idea. We talk about dicks on this podcast all the time. And maybe if I had a gun to my head, I could draw what you have described your penises to be, but I don't really know. But like to know for a fact that your wife, the love of your life, the woman you have 3 children with, the nigga she's fucking now has a big ass dick. Like that's knowledge you can't unlearn, and it's driving him. Maybe that's not it. Maybe it's not the divorce. Maybe it's the fact that Pete is stacked.
And it was a 10-inch penis. And I had to see that, like that would probably like destroy me, and then I'd probably not have to live.
Yeah, same.
That's
but
different.
I think Kanye, I think he forced that information on himself. He put himself in a situation where that information ended up having to come out. You're calling niggas like, help protect my wife from a 10-inch dick. You're telling people like you.
Yeah, I can't imagine like
you.
I can't imagine like what happened in your life that you happened upon that information.
Yeah. Oh,
I would.
Like why is he walking around this earth knowing how long Pete Davidson's dick is?
Kim.
Like I know he's like, so here's the thing, right? Here's the storyline of Pete Davidson's dick, because I know too much information. So basically what happened was he was dating Ariana Grande, right? And what happened was in an article after they broke up in like Cosmo or some shit or Vogue or whatever, she had said that like they asked her about Pete, and because she released that song about her ex-boyfriends, and they asked her about Pete, and she was like, like it was whatever, like things didn't work out, but at least he has a big dick. So then he did a stand-up special on Netflix. Was it Netflix? Maybe it was Netflix. Yeah, but Netflix. He said that he was confused by that, because he was like, I don't have a big dick. I don't know why she would say that. Also, and he did a whole bit about like how it'd be weird if he said in the magazine like, "Oh, she's got a tight ass pussy" or whatever, or a big ass pussy. But in the article, in the stand up, he was like, "Oh, I get what she was doing. She's so famous, because at the time she was way more famous than him. So he's like, I get it now. She has set me up, because now every girl I get with is going to be disappointed because I don't have this big ass dick." But now we are yet again hearing about Pete Davidson's big ass dick. So I feel like maybe Kanye saw the special, did a little research on the boy, and then found out some things he didn't want to know. Because we only know Pete body count's famous body count. We don't know his like not famous body count, or like, because like there's like a lot of famous people that like know each other, and it's always weird. Like I saw like a video the other day of like Jimmy Kimmel saying he like met Kobe when he was 17 and like just joined the league. You know what I mean? Like they were just at like an LA party. So like I feel like rumors of Pete Davidson's beef has been probably circulating Kanye's,
not greatly exaggerated is what we're saying.
Yeah, he probably Pete was nowhere near fucking Kanye's wife, and Kanye was just hearing about it. Like, oh, I was at this party with fucking, Billie Eilish and fucking Madonna, and I heard Pete Davidson's dick is so huge. Isn't that so funny, Kim? And she's sitting there like, oh, yeah, Kanye. Meanwhile, she's DMing him.
I believe it. I love it. I'm with it. Can you imagine?
You whip Pete Davidson's dick?
Kanye cuckolding for Pete Davidson. I love that image personally. Like he's just got 808 and heartbreak.
Is Kanye a cuck? Is he a cuck?
Definitely.
I feel like you're a cuck if you publicly talk about your ex's man's dick multiple times. Yeah. That's definitely cuck style.
Yes, actually, I think by definition, yeah, he officially is, according to Charlemagne the God.
Bro, that was the funniest. Like, that was really the funniest account. Like, literally having somebody like scream that at you, is the strangest thing you could do. Like there's better ways to process your divorce than to scream at another famous person about how somebody else has a large penis. Like, I don't know if it's larger than his.
How big do you think Kanye's dick is? I always thought, to be perfectly honest, I kind of always thought Kanye had a big ass dick.
Like,
not that
hammer, right?
Not that I sit around and think about Kanye's dick, but like he's got the physique. He's got like, cause the thing is like when niggas have big dicks, you know they have big dicks. You know what I mean? Like you can't stir a nigga. Actually, you know what? No. I take that back because now that I'm really, okay, so let me tell you my journey with Kanye's dick. So
a Kim Kardashian book.
my journey with Mein Kampf, Kanye's dick. But
oh.
But no, like for me, like growing up, because Kanye's been around like my entire life, right? So Kanye was like the first dude to like wear pink polos and like not really be like in the Soulja Boy baggy pants type of deal. Now he wasn't dressing like G Unit. He was a style icon growing up. And, you know, one of his first things was like the polo with the pop collar and the book bag and, you know, whatever.
The glasses, the Kanye glasses.
So, yeah. So when I'm a kid, when I'm like 15, 16, 17, whatever year these albums dropped, high school for sure. You know, I'm thinking to myself, oh, this guy must be really cool with himself. He must have a big ass dick, right? But as the years, now obviously I haven't thought about Kanye's penis since I was a teenager. That sounded crazy, but
that's because Drizzy's taken over. That's why. Let's all be honest there.
Drizzy's huge, but no. Here's my thing. It's like now that I'm older and I've seen damn near 20 years of Kanye being a psychopath. Clearly he can't have the big piece because like niggas with the big piece ain't that loud. Like I remember, so you guys know I paint my nails. I was supposed to go this weekend, but my nail lady wasn't in. But I don't paint my nails because I have a big dick for sure. But I remember I was working at my other job, the security job. And, you know, one of the bartenders, this like older woman, like maybe in her like 40s, 50s, she saw my nails and she looks up, looks at my nails, looks at me, looks at my nails, looks at me. And she's like, you could either fight or fuck. And I know you could fight because you work here. So how's the other one looking with them nails? And I'm like, I do okay. And she's like, okay, all right. See, I see you.
It's a weird way to hit on somebody.
I get hit on in a lot of weird ways, bro. But I feel like maybe Kanye, because he's so loud and because he's so pronounced, that maybe he's insecure about his size, dude.
He definitely is. He definitely is. I mean, that's apparent. But we need to get off this topic because I'm done with this. I am done with the Kanye sphere.
Well, but then no, let's talk about the science of Kanye's dick. No, because it's weird. It's weird because it's like, all right. And no, because here's my thing too. It's like on the one hand, you have Kanye so loud and always has to be the center of attention. So maybe he does have a small dick. But on the other hand, he got Kim Kardashian pregnant like what 3 times? That you gotta have a lot of dick to get through that.
They're surrogates.
That's right. They are surrogates because Kanye couldn't reach. That's the reason. She didn't want to not ruin her body. She wanted. No, wait. I thought one of them was like.
I think one of them is, and then like the subsequent after children are surrogates. I'm not sure if it's her
Kanye.
eggs.
And you know what? The first one, I don't think her butt was as big. So you know what? You're right. Kanye doesn't have the reach. We figured he's not really bipolar. It's a lie this whole time. He's been lying to us because he has a small ass penis. That's honestly, that's really the genius of Kanye. It's not the music. It's the fact that he's told us he's bipolar to cover up the fact that he has actually a small cock. He's actually very mentally well.
That's wild. Can you imagine like all the atrocities in this world that have ever happened where when people are blaming mental health, it's really just because they've got a small dick. But isn't that kind of the same thing? I feel like small dick syndrome can really lead you down a path of self-hating and self-loathing. Don't be that insecure. Ladies like them all. Really. You just got to know what to do, bro. You got to be a kind lover. Be
a kind lover.
Be generous. That's what I mean. Man, I don't mean kind like coddle them. I mean be generous. Eat some pussy. It'll be fine.
Kanye can't eat no pussy with that weird jaw. Cause I've gotten some stress jaw from eating pussy, and I've never been in a car accident that affected my face. So I can't imagine what Kanye is going through. And he's running he was running $1 trillion business. Let's have I should have made this whole we should have made this whole episode about Kanye's sex game, like the real deep dive, a dissect.
I am so good with that.
I am too, but it's what the people want, man. It's like I can't avoid Kanye content. I've tried with every ounce of me, and I've just succumbed on this episode because people won't really stop talking about Kanye.
You really have given in into the darkest parts of you. I like it. I also sent the video in the chat, and you guys didn't give me a reaction. I that's what I want to end the episode on. I want us to end it on you guys reacting to Keisha.
I'm not opening a YouTube video on this thing because we have too many tech issues as it is. So
you can't open a video on the side. I'm not telling you to share it. Oh, did you see it? You were into it? Yeah, there we go.
Definitely into it. It was cool.
Let me see.
What artist 35-second video let spit in your mouth? Megan Thee Stallion definitely for Sasha. I feel like.
Oh, now I'm watching this video. She's coming in the crowd. She takes the sign. She holds it up to the crowd so everyone can see it. Yeah, she does spit in this girl's mouth. To answer your question, what artist would I let spit in my mouth? I've let strangers spit in my mouth, dog. So all of them.
Okay. But which
Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto, Maya. I'm very indiscriminate about who I would let spit in my mouth at this point. It's probably a problem. I have let some people I didn't even know their last name spit in my mouth. So I don't know Takesha's last name. She can spit in my mouth. So, that's not really a great question because I'm, again, a godless wonder, a demon, a foul stench from the earth that has amassed human form.
Foul beast.
I am the sulfur in between the tectonic plates that has become sentient, really. So if you're listening if you've gotten this far in the episode and want to spit in my mouth, let me know.
It's almost Halloween, boys. So that makes sense. I'm down for it all. I'm down for this for the end of this nice spooky season, as they like to say. Dude,
can you believe Halloween is next week?
Where did
the time go?
Crazier. I don't know. I blinked and October is gone, completely gone, and it's kind of wild. The holidays are just gonna make it go that faster, and I think it's because we're getting older. That we see our kids also grow up and then they go you're like, what the fuck is this? Why can you start doing this? Why can you start doing that? I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared of time. That's all I think about. We don't have enough time. Never.
We do not, which means you need to let strangers spit in your mouth today because with every hour you're missing out on a new peer person to spit in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. Right after this, let's let somebody spit in your mouth, or spit into somebody's mouth. Consensually.
Joey, are you into people spitting in your mouth? Is that a thing you're about?
It's never happened.
Oh, I thought you were going to plead the fifth.
Get your mouth spit in tonight, dude.
Yeah. Let's get it started. Go.
Okay.
Gab the Guida right behind you. And
it's not like it's not like the way you describe pumpkin pie where you're like, or not pumpkin pie, pumpkin cheesecake, where it's like, oh, so it's just okay. It's just like when you're in that freak mode, and then you just like grab a girl by her face and say, yo, spit in my fucking mouth. You're like, it's one of those things that in the moment you're like, you don't really think about it. And then afterwards you're like, damn, I love her.
Can I say
The
also?
pumpkin cheesecake was fire because it was free.
Well, so is spitting in your mouth, dude.
The way you
There's no
caress that
charge.
guida
Spit is
across-
free.
The way you caress the guida across your face is definitely the size of Pete Davidson's penis. Just so we got a visual, ladies and gentlemen. That's a full-on diagram of Pete Davidson's penis. Hold it up for the audience, please, just one more time. You don't got to rub it on your face. Not this time.
Not this time. What time then? What time then? Hold on.
This is great. Oh, thank you.
Oh God! I finished this tequila, and now I want somebody to spit in my mouth.
You can obviously go down and get some Van Pussy at any point, because I need you to experience, because I hope it's like a blood grave for no reason.
I feel like you're saying this as if like you know actual vampires, which is kind of strange because you don't even believe in dragons. So like, do you know a real vampire? And if so, why are you denying me first vampire pussy and also not the belief in dragons? Are dragons more far-fetched to you than vampires?
Okay, here's the reality, and I want you to understand this. Vampires definitely don't exist, but what's great about it is that there's a sect of people, and you and I both know this because we grew up where we grew up in Union Square during the early 2000s. Like, you had that what was that place, that New York City costume store right on right by 14th Street. So that place literally had its own like people that were like literally vamps. That's what they called themselves. And people who would get teeth, they'd go to the Pyramid Club, they'd like suck on each other's necks. So I can totally believe that there's a bunch of nerds from all around the city that go to a club and throw fake blood on each other.
I don't want the nerd vamp pussy. I want like a real vamp. Like, you were making the implication that there was some like immortal being that was gonna throw me some ass.
Somebody who identifies.
And I've never fucked anybody immortal to my knowledge. I have fucked some people who have been aging very gracefully, so maybe, but nobody who has come out to me. Then there's actually a couple people I fucked that I've never seen in the daytime. Maybe there's something to that.
I like it. Hold on. So, being that it's almost Halloween, boys, which classic monster are you fucking? Are you fucking the werewolf? Are you fucking the vampire? Are you fucking Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein? You don't got to be discriminate, boys. Let's give me the creature from the Black Lagoon. Which one?
I would love to fuck
has the wettest pussy.
I would like to fuck a nice slippery Loch Ness. You know what I mean? Right off the coast of was it Switzerland, Scotland? Right off the coast of Scotland. Actually no, because I feel like the Loch Ness is white. You know what? Let's go for a Frankenstein, because a Frankenstein, I do love a strong woman with some nice broad shoulders. So yeah, let's go there.
Yeah,
I
feel like werewolf pussy would be kind of
Frankentop.
wild. Werewolf pussy would kind of be fire. Like, if we were both werewolves.
I'm gonna say no, because I like a good wax. It's too hairy for me. But perhaps, like I said,
I would definitely get fucked by vampires, because you know what? Every depiction of having sex with vampires always ends with somebody on top of, like, attached to the ceiling. And I feel like that's a fucking awesome time. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Like, if your sex lands you on the ceiling and you're getting sucked off by multiple things, like, it is. I think vampires are having the best sex life. You know what? I'm gonna go vampires. Vamp pussy all the way.
And again, that is why the spiritual Johns, I say to you again, I'm not for you, because I am of that vamp life. You will come without your feet touching the floor. And that's basically as close to the vampiric experience as you can get. And I know you're hearing this like, what do you mean without my feet touching the floor? You don't fuck strong niggas. So what I mean is that I got you up here, we're doing this, and you're just in the air and you're just like squirting on me and you're like, wait a second, this nigga just made me squirt while this like he's just standing up. So again, and I say
Weird
and
flex.
I know to you that sounds like an enjoyable experience, but that was not archetyped by Jesus. Jesus wanted us to do missionary, and hey, love a good missionary. But Satan is gonna have you just in the air getting smashed out, and that's what I'm about. So
A good reverse
just don't
cowgirl.
waste your time on me.
Definitely, Satan's definitely doing the reverse cowgirl. Can we talk about? This is not a relationship podcast, but the reverse cowgirl is kind of the best position in my opinion. I think for everyone included. If you're an ass man on top of
they're
it,
all the best. They're all.
I think it's
They're all the best. What's the
I think
worst?
it's the best
What's your least liked position?
I think missionary is just done less, just in general, because of it. Like it's just like it's not always
You do.
like I'm
missionaries
talking
at least.
like it like I'm talking about like level 1 missionary, right? Like on the back, like it's probably the most physical exerting one. Like if we're being honest, right? Because like
Really?
now I got to do. Listen, because if you're hitting it from the back, you're standing up. You've got a lot of thrust power. But if you're doing missionary and it's not like your feet on the floor, I'm talking about level 1. Like you're both on the bed or both on a surface. It is weird because you be stretching the hammies a little too much and you catch a cramp. Like that's a whole different
I
animal.
understand.
You know? I don't think that's the most
Really?
enjoyable one.
Really? That's interesting. What about you, Joe?
I can't think of one that I don't like. Like I can't think of something that I'm like.
There's one
They
you.
all
I mean,
have
I
their
like them all
merits.
too, but what's the one you like the least?
I guess I just don't like anything that's not effective in the moment. Knowing you be like you try some shit and you're just like can't
Like
get
a boob
the
job?
mechanics of this right. No.
Those can be rough if it's not the right equipment.
I'm gonna say a hot take here, but like I said, I love all the positions.
doggy.
Like, look at me. I love them all. Don't ever, if you're listening to this and we ever hooked up or do hook up at some point, don't get in your head. But my least favorite, doggy style.
Okay. I agree. Because you know why? Because I've had sex with tall women. And if you're talking about having sex with tall women and doing doggy, that shit becomes a whole different type of exercise. Like you're on your tippy toes the whole time.
Yeah, man.
You-
That's rough.
You're dying. If you can't get the nut right and oh my god. You be lasting there for like 35 minutes, like losing your legs and just look like a calf, like a newborn calf.
It's not the tall thing. I don't really think I've ever fucked anybody like taller than me. It's more so the fact that like I want to look at you. So like when I'm doing doggy, I always find myself like grabbing your hair and grabbing the titty and like pulling you up and like trying to like look at you. But if I'm just like doggy for me is like a break. Like doggy for me is like,
Hold on.
okay, like I could relax a little bit, but like as far as like, oh, I'm fucking in it. Like I don't feel that way in doggy. Like, and I still love it, but like,
Listen.
you know what I mean? Like, especially when like the girl, like you ever have like the girl like put her whole face like in like the sheets of the pillow or the covers or whatever,
Full arch.
and like now you can't
Full
hear
arch.
her as loudly. I'm really auditory when it comes to sex. Like talk to me.
Okay.
So like if your whole face is like,
But that's
like
what's
in the
fun
pillows,
when she comes
and I'm just
back
clapping
up.
your shit. You know what I do though when I'm in
like a
doggy?
humpback whale breaking
Just come out the water.
exactly like oh, and right back.
How did we end up here?
You know what's funny though?
We held it.
This is how our brains work, right? So I said
You know
it,
what I
and you
do
picked it
though?
up.
Do you know what I do though? So because I'm very auditory, if a girl's like face is like in the pillow and we're doing doggy style, I try to fuck her as hard as I can so I can hear the ass like clap. The clap does it for me. Like, like we got a big fucking ass like on your abs. Like you're like, oh my, like, something about the
swinging.
Something about and the balls are slapping against everything. That like auditory, it does something to me, which I love. But like it does not compare to like me on top of you, like grabbing your face, like look, and you're looking at me. You're looking at me.
Okay.
Looking at.
I'm gonna stop this right now because this is where I'm gonna end it. Because I'm gonna tell you that Satan really works the hardest out here, because this whole time he's trying to get you to think that it's all about the lover boy shit, and then he says some wild shit about grabbing a titty and yanking your hair. Like, of course he's trying to play both audiences. Okay,
of
ladies
course
and gentlemen,
I'm a lover boy, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm like hitting your, like if you're bent over 90 degrees and I'm hitting your shit, and then all I want to do is like, I just want to look at her, and then I pull the hair, I grab the titty, I turn to my left. What is that, my left or right? Turn to my right. It's always the right. And then I'm like, okay, this is what's happening now. Like now I can see you. Now I can see the lip quiver. Like that's my shit. But like if you're just like 90 degrees, like facing the pillows, I'm just like, I'm hitting it, and I'm like,
so you've never had somebody
I'm just
like on the side, like on the. Like,
the side is fine. I have had times where like I was hitting it from the back and somebody was recording us and I could see it. Like that shit went crazy when you're hitting it from the back and she's recording. You could see her face.
Somebody was recording you, or she was.
Who knows, man? I live in wild.
Freudian slip right there. Hold on. Hold on. Do we have our first release for OnlyFans? Like you little exclusive boy girl content with somebody doing angles? Like somebody getting the undernut shot is crazy.
Wait, how hard do you think it would be to find like someone to film me fucking from TaskRabbit? Or like Craigslist. Like
you could just do it off this podcast. You could just do it off this podcast. Like you could literally.
I think you want to watch me fuck. I think the entirety of our friendship, you just wanted to watch me fuck.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I've heard it. I've been around it.
I would definitely. I don't think I would let you watch me fuck because you would have too much commentary. Joey for sure. Joey would be quiet. Joey could definitely watch me smash.
Joey would take good notes. He would take good notes. He would take like good markers. He's like, hey, so right about like 15, 30, you did turn her around and you did have her whisper that she's your little slut. So great there.
That's what he did with the leg. You people he did with the leg. People he did with the leg. You see that? That gets
Joey just helps with the foot. Like he just helps with the foot. Like, you know,
Joey would just be like, all right, so there was a point in there where she was on her back, you was hitting her shit, and then you was sucking on her heel. What was that all about, bro? Like I heard about sucking the toes.
I'm curious about that. How did that work?
Cause like I seen the callus on her foot and you was sucking on that shit. Like, was you just in the moment? Do you like the texture? I know she's a ballerina. I know she's a former ballerina. You know, what was going on? What was going through your head there? And I'm just like a D1 athlete. Like, you know, bro, I was just in the moment. I was doing what I can for the team. You know, Jesus was looking out for me.
We're gonna end this episode on rough summer feet, because ladies after a rough summer in New York City wearing only sandals like that, and then she's just dry. Remember?
No. It's not about no, because here's the thing. Women go on vacation in the summer, so they get all that exfoliation from the sand. It's the best time to suck toes in the summer. Sucking toes in the spring is the worst.
I don't know,
because this bitch has been wearing Timbs. No, this bitch been wearing Timbs for fucking 3 months. You ever seen somebody's ankles? You ever seen somebody's Achilles after them wearing fucking Timbs for 3 months? It's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting. That's not when you want to suck some fucking heels or some toes. They've been cramped up. There's no give in Tim's. There's no give. All right. Bro, like there've been times where like I'll be fucking somebody and I'm like, you need a fucking pedicure for sure. Like you be hitting it and like massaging their toes just to like separate the toe, because their feet do this now. Their feet are like this because they've been cramped in boots all summer, all winter.
Are you
so
dating? Are you dating like elderly Chinese women from like early China, like binding their feet? Because you literally just made someone's like foot look like a hoof. So
listen,
I'm concerned.
I'm just a man with attention to detail. All right, I see the little things and I want to correct them. And the little things being your fucking pinky toe over your fucking fourth toe, like that's not supposed to be the case. So I'm a healer, really.
We're done. We're done. Sasha's gonna get some fan pussy after this. It has been a good episode. I think we are running out of just this episode's jam packed, and I don't know what we're gonna call it, but it's been a good time. Remember, we drop episodes every
Kanye
Thursday.
Can't reach the pussy.
He really can't. The vamp pussy is only what he's. No, I'm inclined to believe he's got something, bro. Like he's got to have something. Like you think? Like
I'm sure it's like average, but you can't be average and fucking with Kim Kardashian. She literally bought extra ass, and she already had ass. So like, there's.
We're done. We're done with this shit. Okay. Every Thursdays. At 2 p at 5 a.m. I don't know. I drop it really early at this point, so it comes to you probably before you even wake up, especially if you're on the West Coast. We love you. Thank you for everything. So good morning. I hope you have a great morning. I know you're gonna have a good morning. I know you're gonna end today well. You're gonna have breakfast or at least drink like a bottle of water. You're gonna do okay. Go ahead, Sasha.
And follow me at Ray J is longer than Kanye.
Yo, can we change all the handles to that? Ray J is longer. Yo, Raycon just went up. Just for you saying that. So.
And follow me at thin.cruel.lips on Instagram and TikTok. Follow at National Meat Treasure on Instagram and TikTok, and at NMT Pod on Facebook. Please leave a rating, a like, a subscribe, a comment, a share. Do all that. Help us grow. We've been growing. We've been honestly, fuck y'all, because we've been growing like without like y'all really doing that as much as you should, but like we've still been growing. So like if motherfuckers actually do that shit, we gonna do that shit. And again, I will say this for the 100th time. I'm paying one of your fucking bills because I don't need much in life. So once we go, we gonna really go. You and I together to the Maldives to look at Ray J's long ass dick and go, wow, that's guy's really got something to him. But yeah, take it away, Joe.
I like it.
Follow me on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter at Saint Thrillah. On all streaming platforms.
It has been the National Meat Treasure. Remember, have a good morning. I love you. There we go.
Crazy, never lost it. Now I pick her up in the Mercedes and I'm frosted. 23-0, we took the lead. Watch me talk shit. Everybody see me on my top dog shit. They were saying I was going crazy, never lost it. Now